Welcome to week 5 of this budgeting masterclass. We're halfway gone, yay! Thank you for engaging with these videos. Today we'll be exploring letter G. Letter G. My name is Tola Williams and this is Talents and Treasures with Tola. In today's lesson, we're diving into something powerful but often overlooked element of personal finance. Today we're going to be talking about giving, G as in giving. Is there a place for giving in personal finance? On your way to financial freedom, should you share some of your resources with others? Well, I personally feel that you should. You should give at every stage of your life, and giving can take different forms. Giving is not just about generosity. It's a financial decision that reflects your values and priorities. So whether you're giving to God, you're giving to family, you're giving to those that are less privileged, or you're supporting a cause, giving can be deeply fulfilling. You know that feeling you get when you give? You feel very happy and fulfilled. No wonder the Bible says in Acts 20, verse 35, that it is more blessed to give than to receive. However, giving must be voluntary and intentional, for God loves a cheerful giver. In today's lesson, we would also address the concept of black tax and how to create healthy boundaries to ensure giving does not lead to burnout or resentment. So let's get started. How does giving fit into personal finance? Giving plays a vital role in a financial journey. Number one, it reframes your relationship with money. That's what giving does. Giving reminds us that money is a tool, not the ultimate goal. I want to stress that money is a tool, okay? Giving shifts our focus from accumulation to contribution. God is the owner of all things, and we are only stewards. Remember, we brought nothing into this world, and we'll take nothing, absolutely nothing out of it. Number two, giving helps you build a legacy. So, strategic giving can reflect your values and leave a lasting impact on your community or on the causes that you care about. Number three, like I said earlier, giving improves well being. There's some studies that show that giving can enhance happiness and reduce stress. The act of helping others connects us to a larger purpose, right? But here is the key. Your giving must align with your financial reality. If giving is not planned, it can disrupt your budget and it can lead to financial strain. I once heard something from a pastor, and what he said really resonated with me. He said, give out of revelation, not out of emotions. Give as God leads you to. Don't let anyone guilt trip you into giving. Remember, if you don't give cheerfully, you don't get a blessing. So please don't give out of compulsion. Give cheerfully. Okay, let's explore different ways we give and the impact that each can have. The very first way is giving to God. Many people give as an act of faith. Christians give tithes, pay offerings, or give charitable contributions to churches and even to men of God. Tithe is 10% and offering is free will. Again, give freely, not out of compulsion. When we give to God, it shows that we acknowledge Him as a provider and that we're grateful for life's blessings. Make sure to always include your tithe or any faith based giving in your monthly budget. Treat it as any other financial priority to avoid last minute scrambling. Don't say, well, I give my tithe only after I've paid off all the bills. We know that that never works. Remember that God is the owner of all things, and we are only stewards of the resources that He has given to us. So please give God what is due to Him and do it from a place of gratitude. Number 2, giving to family. This is a big one, especially for those of us from the African descent. Supporting family is common, particularly in cultures where family bonds are very strong. This could mean helping parents with medical bills, funding a sibling's education, or giving to celebrate milestones like birthdays and anniversaries and things like that. We'll talk more about this in a few minutes when we address black taxes. Number 3 way that we give is giving to less privileged. If you look around you, you will see people and families in need. Informal acts like helping someone in need, paying someone's school fees, paying their hospital bills, providing food for a family, and so on. And then the number 4 way that we give is we give to support a cause. So whether it's environmental sustainability, it's health research, or community development, supporting a cause close to your heart is impactful. Giving to charities, non-profit organizations, etc. But please make sure that you choose the cause that resonates with you. For instance, if you're passionate about children health, children welfare, you might want to donate to a children's hospital. This ensures that your giving feels meaningful and that it's connected to your values. Now, let's talk about black taxes and how to navigate black taxes. Black tax is a term that originated in South Africa. Okay? It means the financial responsibility placed on family members who experience upward mobility to help out the less financially secure family members. Usually, the successful person is often the first in the struggling family to graduate from college or to attain a high-paying job. So while there is no actual rule, there is often this sense of obligation to assist struggling family members. In fact, one study shows that individuals who are considered the family's breadwinner are burdened with the responsibility, and their ability to save is impacted. So they can't save as much. Black taxes encompass the financial transactions and the toll it takes on well-off family members who may be unable to build wealth like their white counterparts, who don't share the same financial obligations. We're talking about black taxes. While this type of giving comes from a place of love and responsibility, it can sometimes feel overwhelming. The question is, how can we undo black taxes with balance? How can we undo black taxes with balance? The very first tip I want to share is set boundaries. Set boundaries. Be honest about what you can afford without jeopardizing your own financial goals. Sometimes people make assumptions and make requests based on what they think you can afford. Don't hesitate to be honest. Don't hesitate to be honest. And please, let's stop making assumptions about people's financial capabilities. Let's stop it. We don't know what people are dealing with. Please let's drop this entitlement mentality. Talking about entitlement, I saw a post on social media a couple days ago about a friend who lives in the UK who gave some money to a friend who lives in Nigeria. The friend in UK gave a sum of 30,000 naira towards the friend's mom's burial. The friend in Nigeria did not even acknowledge the receipt of the money, talk less of showing gratitude. The concerning part of the story for me was that majority of the people that commented on that post supported the ungrateful friend, saying that it would have been better if the friend in the UK did not give at all. That 30,000 naira is too small. Talking about entitlement. The friend in UK gave a gift. She was not owing. She gave a gift. A gift is different from a debt. And because it's a gift, it should be appreciated. Please, number 2 tip, communicate transparently. Explain your boundaries in a respectful but firm way. You may share some of your financial goals with family members that will understand, and honestly, some will not. And for those that don't, please, you don't need to get into details. Stop over explaining. Just make sure that you communicate your boundaries in a kind and respectful manner. Number 3 tip, prioritize and plan. Take care of your parents, please. Take care of your parents while they are alive. Take care of your siblings. Be a good aunt. Be a good uncle. But please plan for it. Allocate a portion of your budget specifically for family support. This helps you give consistently without overextending yourself. Determine how much you can give periodically, whether it's monthly or it's quarterly, and ensure to plan for it. Put it in your budget. Number 4 tip, encourage sustainability. Wherever possible, support family members in ways that empower them, like funding their education or helping them to start a business, rather than just providing ongoing financial aid. Okay? And giving does not always have to be monetary. You can give your time, you can give your resources, you can give encouragement. Make sure that you're genuinely interested in the success of your family members. And please, 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 when we receive from people, let us be grateful. Let's be grateful. Let's show appreciation, because you might think what they gave to you is small, but sometimes you don't know the sacrifice that people make to make that small thing available to you. As I round up this lesson, even on your way to financial freedom, please give. Please give. And be sure to give without resentment. Make sure you include your giving in your budget. Set aside a specific percentage of your income for giving. Whether it's 10%, it's 20%, whatever it is, depending on your financial situation. This ensures that your generosity is intentional and not reactive. Stop reacting. Respond instead of reacting to things and to requests. Balance your generosity with self-care. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of your financial health so that you can give from a place of abundance. Learn to say no gracefully. It's okay to say no. It's very okay to say no. If a request does not align with your budget or with your values, decline respectfully. You can offer alternatives if possible, like non-monetary support. Something that I also like you to do is to celebrate your impact. Reflect on the lives that you have touched through your giving. This practice can replace resentment with gratitude. in what you've contributed to people or to organizations. Giving is a beautiful part of your financial journey, but it's one that requires intentionality and balance. When giving is done thoughtfully, it not only supports others, but also enhances your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. So this week, take some time to reflect on how you're giving. Whether you're giving to God, you're giving to family, or you're giving to causes close to your heart, review them and make sure that they align with your values and your financial goals. This brings us to the end of this lesson. Thank you so much for engaging with this video. If you found this lesson helpful, please share, like, and subscribe. Share with someone who might benefit from this. And until next time, remember that your money is a tool. It's a tool to create the life and the world that you want. So, stay intentional, stay generous, and stay empowered. Thank you.